Hey guys, we are back with some more Seattle franchise mode, and we left off here at free agency, and I am going to go into free agency to sign one depth forward, and that would be Brett Howden. He's good at faceoffs. I think I saw 55% on him. Not much else other than that, but still some good depth. He's cheap as well. Where is he? Right here. 1.3. He doesn't want too much, so no problem giving him this for 1 year. 1.4. There you go. So that's all. That's literally all we're doing in free agency. No prospects or anything. Nothing besides that. So that is it for free agency. And next thing, we have a new jersey. New jerseys, I should say. Because, you know, the last 8 years have been good, but they haven't been great. So, and I've tried everything at this point. We've tried bringing in new players, shipping out old players, like, you know, the veterans. We have brought in a whole beastly top six. We've brought in another stud defenseman to play with Boychuk. We have an elite goaltender. Nothing's working. So I figured maybe some new jerseys can give us some new luck. And we are going to unveil it with our captain, Philip Zadina. So here they are, boys. The new home jerseys for your Seattle Emeralds. I just thought it was time for a change, and it, in my opinion, it looks pretty good. Definitely unique. So there you go. Got the S patches on the side. Got some more dark greens incorporated into there, and gone are the ugly white pants. So there you go. New home jerseys for your Seattle Emeralds. And I will show you the away and alternate jerseys here as well. So team uniform. There's the home jerseys as you just saw in Philip Zadina. And here is the away jersey. Pretty much the same thing. Just the white and the lighter green are flipped. And then obviously let me know what you guys think of the new main jerseys. And it should be interesting to get into a game here. And I plan on playing a preseason game here, so we will get to that in a moment. We're, I believe, waiting on Brett Howden, first of all, and then also the re-signing of Jonas Korpisalo. So other than that, I think that's it. So we can, I guess, go ahead here, because there's really not much else I want to do. The majority of our offseason was the draft and the re-sign stage. Everything else after that, yeah, not much. So Korpisalo has accepted his contract renewal, so that's good. That's out of the way. Thank goodness. We can all breathe now. So as we take a look at our cap for next year, before we go ahead, I don't think we have any more than like 15 million, so we might have to make a trade, or we might just have to let someone go. Like, well, we'll probably be releasing Eakin. He might drop even further than 79 after this year, and then obviously Howden's just like a fill-in player, so that's 1.4. That's also not going to be in the books. But the big ones are Vandermeer, Liljegren, Edler, Pody, Lalonde, Morris, and Downey. So I predict that to be around 17, 18 million. So that's 3 mil right there on Downey. 3 mil on Morris. So 6 plus 5.5 for Lalonde. 11. Jeez. So yeah, we're definitely, I think we're going to have to make a move here. I don't exactly know what that's going to be yet. I guess it'll be situational, but we might have to trade someone at the draft once again, or just we'll deal with it later, because we can always, what we can do is we could give these guys tender qualifying offers, and then we can make our decision on July 1st as to who we want to trade in order to keep these guys, or we could just trade these guys in general and find a new replacement for them, you know. So but I would rather keep the young players there. So we're just gonna move ahead here. There's the situation for next year. It's really I don't think it's anything at this point that is going to be too hard to handle. So we'll just move ahead. I don't really have too much of a plan as of right now. What I do know we need to do is sign Vandermeer long term, obviously, or well, at least for, you know, I mean, 1 year, literally. It's one more year after this. So we just got to make sure we get Vandermeer signed, and I think that's about it in terms of big things, because we've already gotten all of our core group of forwards together. We got Boychuk signed long term. We've got Korpisalo now signed long term. So I don't think there's too much to worry about right now. We'll just worry about the cap when that comes up. So let's just check the amount of goaltenders we have really quick. I know we for sure have the amount of skaters that we need, but do we have 3 goaltenders? No, we don't. Okay. So let's go out and sign a goaltender real quick. Sure, let's get Cam Talbot of the Edmonton Oilers. No, he wants a one-way. Let's get Varlamov. Get those veterans. Varlamov signed. Let's get to the preseason. All right, so here are the lines for your year number 9 Seattle Emeralds. Henrich, Zadina, Crab, Mowers, De Silva, Liljegren. I'll explain this in a second. Pody, Edler, Fawcett, Downey, Eakin, Morris. Now, I wanted to try Liljegren on the top 6 because there's no definitive passer on this line, I've figured, with Fawcett being the defensive forward and then De Silva and Mowers are both shooters. So I wanted to try Liljegren on the second line since he's done so well offensively as a forward. So we're going to try him there. And then Fawcett will be the defensive presence for Edler and Pody, who seemed to break down a little bit in the playoffs last year. Maybe their confidence is shot a little bit. So I got to give Fawcett the third line time with them to, I guess, make them a little bit more relaxed. Make them more comfortable on the third line. Maybe they can produce more offense with a defensive forward there as well. You don't want 3 playmakers there that are gonna get no goals, because maybe Fawcett can get some goals for them as well. I mean, not so much. His career high is 13. That was in his rookie year, so I'm not expecting much, but hopefully he can get it done with 2 playmakers on that line now. And then Ross Downey, Cody Eakin, and Trevor Morris. Obviously, these guys had to play this year, giving them the chance. Downey's an 82. Morris is an 84. Eakin's a 79. And then on defense, we have Vandermeer and Boychuk, Pouliot, Bruce, Pistola, Lalonde. Same thing as last year. Special teams, Henrich. So I'm gonna try out this strategy that I had in mind last year for the power play, for when the power play was struggling, like a plan B sort of thing. And that's gonna be Henrich with all this second wave, the majority of the second wave power play guys. Because Henrich is good enough offensively, I believe, to do it on his own. He's like, no matter who you put him with, he's going to get points any day of the week. So I decided to put him with Mowers, De Silva, who are both shooters, and then Pouliot and Liljegren, who can pass the puck from the defensive end. Now, second line will be Fawcett, Zadina, Crab, Boychuk, Vandermeer. No team is going to see that coming from a second wave power play. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that is able to get our power play back on track. On the 4-man power play, we have Zadina and Henrich with Vandermeer and Boychuk, and then De Silva and Crab with Pouliot and Liljegren. Penalty kill, Eakin and Pody with Vandermeer and Bruce, and then Zadina and Fawcett with Pistola and Boychuk. 3-man is Eakin, Vandermeer, and Bruce. Then Zadina, Pistola, and Boychuk. 4-on-4 is Zadina, Crab, Boychuk, and Vandermeer. And then De Silva, Henrich, Boychuk, Pouliot, and Bruce. And then Edler, Mowers, Pistola, and Lalonde. 3-on-3 is Zadina, Crab, Boychuk, Mowers, Henrich, Vandermeer. And then De Silva, Liljegren, Pouliot. Because Liljegren acts as that playmaking forward there. And then extra attackers, Zadina and Mowers. Shootout, Crab, Henrich, Zadina, De Silva, Boychuk. Goaltenders, Korpisalo and Vorobiev. And scratched, we have Howden and, oh my goodness, Drew Comrie. 86 overall in his rookie year. I mean, we're going to have to find somewhere for him to play, but just not right now because this is the lineup I'm comfortable with. So, with I guess we can make some line changes as needed, and there'll obviously be injuries, but geez, I mean, 86 in your rookie year, that's ridiculous. Especially for a low elite. Is he low elite? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's a low elite right-handed defenseman. Defensive defenseman at that. 86 for passing. He's pretty good. I mean, his offensive awareness isn't great at all, but his puck skills is pretty good. So, he might end up being a very good, reliable defenseman. So, but again, this is the lineup I'm comfortable with. We're going to try it out. Again, injuries will happen, so he'll fill in eventually. And then so will Brett Howden. So let's just make sure everything's good. Captains and jerseys. Yep, Phil Zadina is the captain. And then Boychuk is an alternate. Now we do need a second alternate because Nuge was the other alternate there. It's saying Crab. I do not agree with that. Although Crab is a good option, I don't agree with it because I think there's someone who deserves it more. That would be Danny Henrich. He's the offensive catalyst for this team. I mean, you could look at Boychuk, you could look at Zadina, you could look at Crab. Really anyone who produces offense on this team, Liljegren. But Henrich is consistently one of our best offensive players. So, or if not, the best offensive player on this team. So, he gets that second A, along with Boychuk for the other A, and then obviously Zadina with the captaincy. Now, draft class really quick. Let's check who's here. So we have Isaac Wanvig, Troy Allison, Walter Butler, Todd Mayer, Tom Corey, Owen Standard, Francis Gibson, Preston Addison, Chris Nesbitt, and Josh Bishop rounding out the top 10. Let's go to scouting. Let's go WHL, as we always do. Cannot wait for NHL 19 with its new scouting system. See how that works. I mean, it's obviously very different from what we've all seen, but the important thing is how well does it uncover prospects or just players in general, I suppose, since there's a pro scouting system. Now, I do want to play a game, so I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I will go into the settings and I will turn injuries off for the time being, just so we don't have any of that in preseason. And we'll also turn on auto-rotate goalies. All right, so let's get to a preseason game, and I don't know which one it's going to be yet. Not versus Anaheim. I want to have it be at home. Not versus Edmonton. I've seen enough of Edmonton recently. Let's go to Vegas. So, first period here in Seattle. First period. Okay, goal by Bo Horvat on Korpisalo. Second period, goals by Fukufuji and Veleno. And then a goal by Edward Pody on Anthony Stellars. Okay, so 3-1 game. Let's see if we can tie it up going into the game. All right, here we go. First game with our new jerseys on. Zadina out there for the face-off. Is that John Tavares in Vegas? I believe it is. As Zadina pokes that off of Chen, but he gets it back. Fukufuji over to Sherbak, over to Truba. Chen, shot on net, goes to Korpisalo in his glove, and he gets to Boychuk. Boychuk gets that up the boards to Henrich. Henrich looking, goes around the boards, or stops at the boards. Boychuk loses that, but retains possession, and I don't know what I was doing there. Tavares with the shot on net, Korpisalo with the save. Second line out there now for Seattle. Mowers, De Silva, Liljegren, and then Pouliot and Bruce out there as well. Bruce wins that puck battle on the boards, but Suzuki wins it back. Veleno tries it. Okay. Tries to get it over to Suzuki, I believe. But that was a close one. I hate that. I hate that. Jeez. Second line out there still, as per the icing. Suzuki, down low for Veleno, and the one-timer shot by number 52 on Vegas. As Pouliot moves that up to Mowers. Mowers looking and decides to take that shot, and that is going in for the first goal. First live goal, I should say, with the new jerseys on. There we go. Alright. Pody, Edler, and Fawcett out there now. Along with Pistola and Lalonde. Ah, too early. Here we go, boys. Fleury over to McLeod. Blocked by Pistola. Lalonde up to Edler. Edler goes through center. Gets that shot low. Looking for Pody on the wing. McLeod gets that up to Fleury, who is apparently a forward now. Lalonde with the red skate laces. And he's apparently really fast too. Oh, is that on? Yeah, figured. The red skate laces of Marcel Lalonde. Let's see, this is probably, yeah. He kills people. Marcel Lalonde boarding number 98. Yeah, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen when you have Lalonde. Alright, Eakin, please win this. Nope. Come on, boys. Pistola, nope. Okay. That was, yeah. Yeah. Nice. John Tavares with the goal on Korpisalo. And, yeah. Let's get the fourth line out there. Let's get Downey and Morris their first live shifts. So, Eakin with the face-off once more. Wins that for Pouliot over to Bruce. Bruce going into the zone. Looking for space. Gets it to Pouliot. He finds Morris, number 11. And Pouliot pinching as Sundstrom takes it up for Vegas. Sundstrom over to Fukufuji. Has a Golden Knight in the middle. Tavares, but defended well by, I believe that was Bruce. As I almost read that as Mowers right there, number 11, but I know that's not Mowers' number. As Vegas takes a shot. Eakin recovers. Gets that for Crab. He moves it to Henrich. Henrich with the shot. And that puck is bouncing as Pouliot gains control of it. Sends it down for Henrich. Back for Pouliot. Over to Boydchuk, who has to get it back for Pouliot. Pouliot going in the zone, and he scores as well. We are back within one. So, great play there by Pete Boydchuk, who takes a hit to make a play. This is in its finest form. And Derek Pouliot with his first goal of the preseason. Cuts inside, and then goes far side on the goaltender. I'm assuming he's not Marc-Andre Fleury. As we saw, he's playing forward now. But no. Good goal by Pouliot. And back within one. Mowers, De Silva, and Liljegren, along with Lalonde and Pistola. Out there now with 6 minutes remaining. Lalonde gets that to Pistola. Pistola still has it. Gets it out of the zone, but is able to recover as he sends Lalonde on his way. And, oh my. Yeah, there you go. De Silva with the bat swing, but the ref is going to have something to say about that. As, is that going to be goaltender interference here, ref? He looks like he's hitting Mowers. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably goaltender interference. Jeez. I mean, yikes. Of course, we almost tie it up, and then, yep, something like that happens. Okay. So, Edler taking the face off now. Out there with Boydchuk and Vandermeer. Vandermeer with that hit on Horvat. Boydchuk chases that down with Suzuki. Suzuki sends it back for Veleno. Veleno gets hit by Edler. Also, I believe I saw with the red-colored skate laces as Vandermeer gets hit on the boards by Merrill, of all people, John Merrill. And we take another 2-minute penalty. Oh man, that's killing me right now. So Downey and Zadina on the penalty kill. As Fawcett is in the box, a usual penalty killer for us. Ross Downey, number 14. Trouba with the shot, and Ross Downey intercepts. And he's looking to go, and Dangle shoots it far side, but it just misses. That would have been a great first goal for Ross Downey. As Sherbach takes that shot, Pistola tries to get in front of it. As Boychuk gets that up for Downey once more. 30 seconds gone on the penalty kill. As Downey takes that shot, goes high of the net. Jacob Trouba takes that for Vegas. Taken back by Zadina. Boychuk gets that. Or tries to get it up for Downey, but cannot. As Fukufuji takes this in for Vegas. For Chen to Tavares alone in front. And luckily, nothing happening there. But as Chen gets that to Fukufuji. Over for Veleno, and just a weak goal by Corpusalo. Okay, so we're clearly not coming back in this one. Let's get Lalonde out there. De Silva with that face-off win. Back for Lalonde. Lalonde up to Puistola. Puistola takes it in himself. Gets nudged off the puck, but is still able to get it back for Liljegren. Over for Lalonde with the huge shot from the point. As Liljegren chases that down, and Whitaker takes it up for Vegas. As McLeod dumps in for Pistola. Takes that very nicely. Out to Mowers. Mowers. Another shot from that spot where he scored earlier. As De Silva tries to find Mowers in front, but intercepted by Trouba. With 22 seconds remaining. Pistola for Fleury. Lalonde gets the hit. And is able to use his body to shield off that Vegas Golden Knight from getting the puck from Pistola. As the puck will be fired back in at Corpusalo with 6.3 seconds remaining. And we may as well get the first line out there. Enter Zadina Crab. Corpusalo was 20 saves on the game. One last rush. Is it Henrich? Nope. Okay. Alright, so that'll about do it for this one. Or it's been a long episode. And I'll see you guys in the next one when we start the Year 9 regular season.